dinner, yummy thing that he made.
Matter.
I was like, oh my God. How you doing, baby?
No, I'm good. Matter.
I was like, oh my God. So tonight, hey Roger, I said,
Roger.
you want to come in and be with us. I won't call you a rat bastard. I just called Kim that as my term of endearment. Oh, Roger, did you give me a dislike? Is that you? I'm teasing. I know it's not.
Oh, dislike. Get a flipping life. What are you, a stalker or something? God, man. That person needs help.
Felt unrequited. Hey, Steve, how you doing?
How you doing, Steve?
I hope you're doing so much better. Thanks for the comment you left on my doggy video.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so on Novice Quads on tonight, those guys, I tried spam for the first time. And it's staying with me a little bit.
I'm
I
glad
had
to hear,
a
Steve.
thin slice, then I had a little half, and it's sticking with me a little bit.
Ooh.
I'm alive. We're so happy. We're so happy. Yeah, I'm just kind of never had it before. It's not bad tasting. You know, it's not quite having a slice of ham.
You sure it wasn't military ham?
Well, they used to give it to the military in MREs. They could just slice it up, eat it.
Yeah, but that crap. I mean, you could open up those kits during World War II, and you'd still be able to eat it. It's still good.
Yeah, it lasts a long time.
Oh, I would say. Hey, Paul Murray, how you doing? Jackson, RC Aviation.
Hey, Paul, I sent you a link. I sent one to you, and I sent one to Roger, and I sent a bunch of stuff out because I thought maybe Paul would want to come in, but of course I do know that Paul had his late show, and then Paul had the morning show, and then Paul had the afternoon show, and now I can go right into the night show. Did you have an animal come visit you, Paul? I'm thinking I might have to get a little skunk.
Don't get a skunk.
I may have to get a little skunk.
No, you don't.
They're so cute at Paul's. I'll wiggle around.
Oh, you got 3 dogs and you don't need a skunk.
Hey, Val, you're making me so tired. I don't know how long I can stay.
What I said, how many times you've been on? Yeah. I wasn't up late enough to be on your late night show. Sorry. Who all came?
Who all came? What, to the show this morning? Let's see. I had Tim Jackson was there. Right. I had Matt from Droning Northeast.
Oh, yeah.
Ari was there.
Nice.
And Tim, I can't think of what the other part of his handle, but he's south of me down by the Ohio border. He was on.
Wow.
Yep, and I had quite a few people in the chat. Oh, I had in the chat a few other famous Aussies.
Oh.
How's that?
How's Ari doing?
Ari he looked great.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. I know he's really sick for a while, so I'm glad to hear.
He looked great. He looked really good.
Hi.
Roger's in the dark.
Hi.
Hey.
Roger looks tired.
I'm burnt. I didn't have my grandpa nap or nothing.
What happened to your nap?
Working outdoors, then flying.
I sat down in my chair, Roger, about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and fell asleep and woke up at exactly 2 minutes to 5 tonight.
You're lucky.
I was scrambling around here.
Paul, were you the ones? You were the one, right? Telling me where to get this, right? This hookup.
Yeah.
Yep, it works perfect. I just have to rearrange my office again, and I'm raring to go. So I'll have 3 monitors, and that should be enough.
Jackson RC, how you doing? Kimbo, how are you doing?
Not too bad.
Kimbo.
How are you doing?
Kimbo.
You know that thing, you know that silicone condom I got for that remote control?
Yep,
Okay, hold
yep,
on.
yep, yep.
You got a silicone condom?
Yeah.
That's not this show.
I put it back in the box and I'm sending it back.
Really?
Oh, God, no way.
Piece
No,
of junk?
it's too flimsy, too
That's what was smiling, because when you first looked at it, I didn't think that the connection was that good either. But it turns out that was silicone too. It wasn't metal or anything.
No.
No, and when he pulled on the lanyard,
Yeah,
it was boing, 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 boing. That's not gonna hold, man. That's really skeptical.
Okay, guys. This is not that kind of show. This is about drones and other things. No condoms, no boing, boing, boing.
boing.
Hey, Corey Mano, how you doing?
Corey Mano.
And Paul, I got that -7.
Yep.
After I borrowed one of Roger's batteries for the Mavic Mini.
Yeah.
And it asked for a battery update.
Yeah.
And after I did that, when I flew, say, 10 feet off the ground and hovered, it says I was -7 feet.
Yeah. Well, you know, they've been talking on several of the live streams and several of the channels about that. Then the new upgrades and updates that you have to. One guy, I think, said that he had to do it 3 days in a row, do an IMU calibration and a compass calibration. And then after I think he said after 3 or 4 days, it didn't have to be done anymore. But I do know that with that upgrade in the software, that you're supposed to take and put a battery in, fire it up, do the battery upgrade, take that battery out, shut it down, put another battery in, do it again for all of your batteries.
Oh.
Because each battery has its own little mini brain in it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean for the Mavic Mini, right, though? Because there's no upgrade for the Mavic Mini.
Yep, those are smart batteries, too. It's just that they have a little chip in them that works with the, you know how you put it in the little KC thing for charging?
Yeah.
But it still's got a little chip in it.
Send you a link, Corey Mano, if you want to show us your drone.
Corey built a 6S.
Because then Rat Bastard gets all excited.
Yeah, just like Kim, he has lots of parts. Yeah.
Hey, Kim, she lasted 12 minutes into the live stream.
Oh, she already started that before you even guys got on.
Oh.
Hence this here, Paul.
What's this? What's this?
Oh yeah, his name.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Yep.
See what Corey Mano wrote down in the chat?
Tim's original wizard thing. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Kim, the original wizard frame. Ooh, it's like that one I got.
Oh,
I had an event today. I was going down to fly a ship, and some idiot, some older gentleman in a brand new car with his wife pulled right out in front of me, and I had to hit the brakes to keep from hitting him. And Mia was slid off the front seat and hit the dashboard and fell down into the floor.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
know it's got to hurt her today.
Oh, man.
Mia's had a couple really rough weeks.
Really bad.
First
Yeah.
the spray, and now, that was the one thing. You see the doggy videos I put up, like the last one I just put up with my dogs. But I have to be, always really conscious of who's in front of me, who's on the side of me, because all those dogs in the front seat, if that happens, yeah. Because that happened one time to Ranger.
A dog flying forward could break your neck.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, she sits in the seat sideways like this. So when she went towards the dashboard, she hit on her side and then dropped right straight down on the floor.
Oh.
And she weighs, she weighs like 90 pounds. So
Did she say anything when that happened?
I stopped and my tires were squealing, and what the old guy did, he drove around me and just took off.
What?
Yep. Well, people are different. I'll tell you, this COVID thing is affecting everybody psychologically, I think.
I'm going to tell you, I actually think it is too. I had a gal just run right in front of me the other day because I wasn't going fast enough to please her. And I thought it was a young kid, right? Because they're the ones who do a lot of that. And she pulled in this other place. I went where I was going. When I came to come out, she was coming out. And I looked and it was an old gal.
Yep.
She had to be maybe, it wasn't that old, maybe my age, a little bit older. But I just thought, are you kidding me? Hey, Washington County News.
Well, Roger, you said that you can counter that every time you go to the supermarket, that people just, they're not nice.
They're not thinking.
No. Yeah, they're not thinking at all. Hey, Washington County. No.
Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder at what point do we just go, knock it off and behave yourselves. Just behave yourselves. It takes just as long to be mean as it does to be nice. Go be nice. Ooh, Corey sent me photos. Okay. So his kids are probably still up. So I'm going to share if I can figure out how to get my, okay, here we go. Are you ready, guys? Oh, I should probably find it first. Okay, which one is screen 2 now? That one. Yeah, my office is set up a little differently. Excuse me, guys. Oh, there it is. What do you think? Oh, look at that. And you did that today, huh? Wow. Okay, I don't do things that quick. I'm still working on the other one.
Corey does the same thing. He puts a grommet where the power wires come out through that little hole.
Yeah.
Because the frame will rub right through that casing.
I'm not sharing that, right?
No.
It's done and working. Have to upgrade the BF and the ECS.
Okay, here's a good one. Okay, I'm going to say this. What happened to my landlord at 2:00 this morning?
Okay.
2 cop cars go to his place, banging at his door, breaking in his door. Because my landlord is he just got operated on and everything, and he's taking these pills to sleep there and all that. You didn't hear him at all. And they found guns around his place. And when he was like half asleep still when the cops got broke in and all that crap. And the cop says, we could charge you for not putting your guns away safely. You know that. He just looked at the cop and told him to F off right away in their face because he did not call them. But apparently his phone called 911 twice last night. and they couldn't get a response back. That's because our phone lines are being chewed away here by these mice and all that, and it's making short connections in the phone system.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
And this is the second time it happens in 3 months.
If I were
Wow.
him, I'd get rid of my landlines.
Well, he's phoning
He's
Bell Canada
lying.
tomorrow, and he's giving him a bunch of crap tomorrow. And we lost our line about 3 times today. So if you see our internet goes out, that's because our lines are gone down. So
Okay.
just tell you that, but he's not a happy camper today, believe me.
Well, the phone, because of the static, because it goes.
Yeah, he couldn't even talk on the phone yesterday. There's too much static.
Mhm.
And we get it here.
Yeah,
You do. Every time I call, you said it's so much static.
Well, what he needs to do, Roger, he needs to contact an attorney and sue the shit out of him.
yeah. Well, see what Corey Manuel says. Bell should pay for a new door. For sure, he's going after Bell. Oh yeah. And
Yeah, he could find an attorney that loves to sue those big companies and just sue the hell out.
Yeah, and he phoned the police station. He
The
phoned the
scary,
police station this morning to get a report done. So
the scary thing about it is we just had something similar happen, and they ended up shooting the girl, right? Because the police banged into her home, and her boyfriend didn't know what's going on and just started shooting. It could easily happen to the thing,
yeah.
right? Because he worries about these things. I could see him using this rifle. Someone goes in his house and he goes, "Okay, that's all I need." Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
So I think it's just so dangerous.
Yeah.
Just dangerous when those things happen, especially when your phone turns against you and actually calls for a SWAT team.
True.
That's weird. I don't know why or how it does that. Why would it dial 911? That's
I
just
don't know.
weird.
I was scared.
And it's like you said, and this is the second time in 3 months it happens.
It might have been the mice.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, Jocko. Let's
all
get a call.
all the skunks are pissed at Kim, so they go over and attack the landlord.
Yeah. Let's go. That is, I think it's scary. Huh?
I'm not the one trapping them. I haven't seen a skunk around here since last year.
They're over at Sylvain's making plans.
They got a bunker.
And Sylvain was Sylvain, when he woke up, he told the cop, nobody here at all. The cops still went into his basement and everything, checked everything out. So they did a thorough search in his house.
Wow.
I'm
So
looking
Washington
at-
County News is looking to buy an office desk. He's going to set up his new office and he'll be wearing dress clothes when he goes live. I think that's always nice. I got to tell you, I needed another desk because of the way everything's situated. So I'll give you a quick tour of what's happening here, okay? The green screen.
Corey Manuel just put a link in there. I'm gonna check it out.
What is this? Okay. So here is the pictures I just named it. Here's my actual for work, for outside work that I'm doing right now, my job. I have a Chromebook and I have a monitor, okay? And then here is my YouTube setup and all of that. That's what's happening because I had to clean everything. Did it already. And then there's my bunny rabbit. That used to be my mom's, and it has the t-shirt Rat Bastard. Oh, I'm sorry, Furball. Same Rat Bastard. Yeah.
Hey Kim, Val, I got a question for you. I noticed it earlier when you were on those guys. What microphone are you using right now?
I'm using
my Yeti.
Do you have it? Is it switched properly so that it gets all this? Because I hear an echo,
You do?
like a hollow echo.
Do you, Kim? Are you afraid, Kim?
No, speak.
But
It seems tinny.
tinny, yep.
Okay, let me go see what's going on.
Hey Val, Everybody thinks you need to talk into the top of the microphone. That's not necessarily true. If you tilt it up.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, my microphone right now is pretty far away from me.
Tilt it up a little bit so that it's more vertical.
Okay, I'll turn it towards me because it wasn't. Boop, boop, boop. Is that any better?
A little bit, but we're still hearing a little tinny echo. Don't you hear it, Kim?
Like, oh yeah, like it's like cheap.
Yeah. I thought you were using one of those earplugs with a microphone on the lanyard type of thing.
Did you just call me cheap?
There you go. That's better.
Yeah,
Now,
so it has.
But turn it around so that those little knobs on the back are facing towards you. Yep. Okay. Now, do you see the knobs on the back that allows you to select where the sound's coming from?
Yeah.
You get to select whether you want it all around the room or down or front.
Okay, so here we go. How's that?
That's pretty good.
Hold on. How's that?
I noticed that it did change just a little bit. I don't know if for the better or the worse. Keep talking, Bill.
How's that? Does that sound any better? Boop, 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 boop. Okay. How's that one?
It doesn't sound so tinny.
Which one?
That doesn't sound so bad right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how's this?
Better. Okay, what that does, Val, it gives you a little bit more of a bass in your voice, where before it wasn't there.
Okay, so I just turned the gain all the way up.
Yep.
And then this thing I got here, I don't know what it is. It's on the front.
That's your volume.
Oh, how does that sound?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Don't touch it.
Oh, two rat bastards.
Anyway, I was just wondering because when you were on with Lawrence, it was real tinny and.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I wish I would have known.
I didn't want to make a big deal out of it because.
Be careful. Be very careful. You're going to be one of the group.
Because you're going to be the third one. Yeah.
I'm gonna be
I didn't want to make a deal out of it on Lawrence's channel. So.
Mhm.
I mean, we could hear you and everything, but it just sounded. I thought maybe you're using the microphone in the monitor. I didn't know you were using.
No, and I changed when I changed the office, right? So the table I have now, and I guess I came up because Washington County News was talking. I just went to Costco and bought their $50 table that just opens up and you put it down.
Oh, okay.
Like a utility table. And I thought, well, that should be good enough. And so I just switched things around a little bit. And so I'm not up on it as much. So that might be part of it. Hey, Red Dog. And
Hey,
Captain
Red Dog.
Life is in the house. Hey, hey, hey.
Well,
What?
What's that mean? Oh, they're both Rat Bastard 1, Rat Bastard 2.
Oh, God. Oh,
Hey, Neil, how you doing?
Hey,
Black
you.
Neil.
Hey, Black Neil.
Red Dog, I hope you're doing good.
Oh, my
Captured
God.
Life Connection.
So I
Yeah.
heard that, Roger, you used your power sprayer.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you had one until Kim said something last night. How did
It
it
did
work
pretty
out for
good.
you?
it did pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Red
The
Dog.
wood looks a lot flipping cleaner. It took a lot of crap off.
Yeah, I need to get mine out and do my house too. Just it's work.
Corey Mano, here our wires are disgusting in the ground here. They're really chewed up. So no wonder that. Because he just put a link in there what happened to a couple in Ontario. They got 911 calls off their phone to the cop station.
Really?
Yeah, the telephone says it's because of the pulsating tone in the wires.
Not your problem.
There
It's Val's
shouldn't
problem.
be-
In
Yeah.
fact,
Yeah.
if you went out and found a good attorney, Val knows this. She's got a son that's an attorney. They'll go if they hear that there's other people experience the same thing. You talk about a big ass class action suit. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that they should do that.
Well, seeing that this happened, he's phoning Bell Canada tomorrow morning. He's going to give a lot of crap to him. So they're going to get their butts in gear for here.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Because that could have gone so wrong. It really could.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if he'd come out of the bedroom and hear a racket going on with a gun in his hand, he could be dead.
Oh, yeah.
And if it happened here,
Yep.
Oh, cool, Corimano.
Huh?
I said, cool, Corimano. Reading the chat.
Lost
Hey,
her
Paul, did you go
copy.
flying this afternoon? Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know, Corey,
I went out after I would talk to you.
Yeah.
they haven't called me yet to put me on the teams for that. I am
Ah.
waiting. What are you saying, Roger?
See what's Mike just saw? Team Canada qualifying third.
Yeah, I'm almost Canadian. Shut up, Roger. Everyone says so.
Sorry, guys, I don't have my big light on tonight. I'm just relaxing my eyes.
that's
Well,
called
Val, what you could do is you could do a genealogy search if you could find somebody that in your history that was Canadian, you could apply for dual citizenship.
I'll have to go see. I don't think we have any Canadians in my family, eh?
But the border's closed anyway, so whether you're
That
Canadian,
doesn't matter. If I had like a brother or a dad
Yeah.
or a grandpa,
Yeah.
I could come over.
Or even a 6th or 7th
Okay.
cousin. Yeah.
See, I think it's open worldwide. That's all I'm saying.
I got
So
my
if
aunt
they
and
have
all my
not called
cousins.
me, I'd put in for it.
I got my aunt and my cousins that live all in Florida. And makes
Yeah.
over 40 years they're there.
So you have people who live here. You should come. Just go through. Just bust your way through, Roger. Nobody will know.
your captor life is making a comment. I'm not sure how to take that.
What?
Capture life.
I know. You know what? I know it went in my brain in a way he didn't mean it.
Mhm.
But we don't run that show. LOL, border closed, walk around
We
it.
don't run that show. We don't run the Boing Boing show or nothing like that. Jeez.
That's all I'm saying. We don't have the crazy stuff. I tell them, but they don't listen to me.
So that
Especially not the Boing Boing show. I'm not even sure what that is. Well, I know you like saying that a lot.
that silicone thing there is going back tomorrow. And I bought something
So I
else.
want to see it. Can I
going
see
back.
it?
No, because it's all wrapped up in a box
All
now.
boxed up, ready to go.
Oh,
Well,
man.
Val, what you can do is you got it on eBay, right?
No, Amazon.
Amazon. Go to Amazon and just look up.
I'll show it to her. Oh, I got it here.
A silicone condom, right?
Yeah, well,
That's what he said it was.
That's what he calls it.
it's really
The
scary.
Boing Boing show sounds like. That's all kids going, they go boing boing, and I'm like, what the? I don't even know what that means.
Well, once you see it, you'll understand what they're talking about because it only has one connection point right in the middle, and
Yeah,
it's
right
all
there.
made out of this elastic material. See there?
It's
Yeah.
so boingy. When you
That's not
pull
What
it,
worth
is
buying.
that?
It's just a cover?
It covers over top of the controllers, and then it has a connection point right there where you connect a lanyard.
Where the toggles are, it boings all the way open. When you pull on the strap, all the way to the throttle and the other thing there, it pulls away from the controller and it just springs around like boings.
And these two little straps here,
Hey, Mods and Hobbs, how you
man,
doing?
they're
Long time no
very
see.
thin. I was
Yeah.
scared to break them with my tablet. I
Yeah.
was scared to cut them.
Well, that's just like condoms. You used to hear about them breaking all the time too.
Mods and Hobbs, yes, it's a little bit, this show tonight is kind of, I don't know. I blame Paul.
Red dogs.
Hey, Red Dog. Hobbs and Hobbs, how you doing? Long time no see.
Val has turned into the Spice of Life show.
Up again.
It's not
We're
worth
on.
buying that. Paul, it's not worth buying that damn thing for your tablet or for your controller.
No, I wouldn't do that anyway.
No way, man.
I know. I'm sending it back tomorrow morning, and I'm getting a full refund.
How much
Oh.
was it?
$29.
How much?
29.
Wow.
Well, here's the thing when you put the strap on it, and when you let go, here's what it's doing.
Yep.
Welcome to the spice.
Just from the weight.
Spice.
Just from the weight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's, and even if you had a phone on there, it would still do it.
Yeah?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Oh my God. Yeah, you got to be careful. You don't want to be boinging outside.
That would snap.
Yeah. It would ruin.
Break your tablet and everything.
So, Kim, do you want to tell your story about your Roxy and you in the snow?
What?
Oh, nah.
So one day, Kim decided to play with Roxy, and he grabbed onto a branch, leaped over, and he's hanging, going back and forth. And then Roxy was young enough at the time, wasn't she? How old was she? Like 2, 3?
Just over 2.
And what did she do?
It was.
She grabbed onto an appendage, and she was swinging back and forth.
40
Right?
below zero in a stinking snowstorm, and I was doing push-ups on a branch, and Roxy come ripping around the shed and jumped in here and grabbed over my pants and pulled my pants down and started, you know how they do this thing there?
Yeah.
And she had latched onto my pants and trying to force me out of the tree.
And she was going spinning.
She was having fun,
Going
huh?
down sideways and
That was the day that Kim did the ragdoll routine.
Believe me, it was cold.
I think between that and hitting the mice in the ceiling,
Well, he does. Kim, I hate to say it, but other than Roxy, you don't have a very good relationship with the animal world, do you?
No. No.
I mean, that's okay.
you know
But-
what? You could go to Paul and start developing relationships with animals because he has his own little petting zoo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
I'll develop a relationship with Paul's animals, and it's called CO2, compressed air. Then he
No,
won't be spending his money on the trapper. I'll take care of that problem.
no, because they all have mothers,
No, Jesus.
right? Right, Roger?
Yeah.
Well, they just
See?
got to remember, Kim, that every critter on the face of the earth, every animal, has a family.
That's right.
And the only thing is if you thought just a little bit differently about them, it'd be a bugger when you get to heaven and all of a sudden you find out all those people you squished, got, and whatever else, and their little spirits are there going, that's the guy, get him. That's the guy.
Oh my God, that is so fun.
It would save
John
you a hell of a
Coopy.
lot of money and headache. And they'd never be
And I
back.
have here.
Corey, he says,
Hey, John
like
Coopy.
the Firefly. Damn, it works really good, Corey. My other one, like this one, it's the same as the one you gave me. It's a piece of junk.
I think I have a Firefly.
It
I don't know
doesn't
what
work.
kind this is.
Is that the one that the card fell inside?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, all mine. You have to be really careful with these little cameras. I
Yeah.
think I'm just gonna film from the regular thing.
I mean,
How you doing, John Coopy?
it came out really nice, Corey. I thought so. The video looked good. I had to tilt the camera a little bit more because it was too much of an angle, too much sky. But I think it came out great.
Hey, Paul, how's Lynn doing?
Lynn's doing okay. You know, her pupper dog's got that big cast on his foot and everything, and he's,
Yeah.
I think September the 3rd, he gets his plate and screws put in his
Ooh,
joint down here. You know, this one right here.
Oh.
that's going to be hard.
Yeah. Hey, John
Well,
Coopy. sounds
and
like
she,
fun.
you know, they put a cast on him. She had to take him back just the other day, and she took him back, and he didn't want to leave her at all. He was squealing, howling, barking,
Oh.
carrying on, and she waited for him. But as soon as they opened the door and had him on this leash, he just scrambled for her, and then they took him out, put him in the car, and the tech there, reached in to take the leash off, and he growled at her, and so Lynn had to take the leash off.
Aha. Wow. Okay.
Oh my God.
That dog
poor
is
baby.
100% bound to Lynn.
Yeah.
How long
for
has
sure.
Lynn had the dog?
She's had him now, what, about 3 weeks?
3 weeks?
4 weeks?
Okay.
Well, Lynn would be the kind of person, I think dogs like it when they feel super secure,
Yep.
you know, and Lynn would be running a taut ship. So he probably feels super secure there.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he's got his own bed. He's got his own everything, you know. He's able to move around the house. He likes to lay in the front. She's got one of those big glass storm doors. She opens the door for him, and he lays on the rug right there and looks around the neighborhood. But then last night, she's got a little dog called Little Man,
AC Jones.
and he figured out how to walk right between the lattice of the fence and took off, and she had to chase him around the neighborhood.
Oh, gee.
AC John Dude. John
Hey,
Coopy.
John
Hey, John.
Coopy.
There he is, the man, the legend, John Coopy.
I came on just so I could say in person, Kim, you rat bastard. That's why I came on.
Yeah, well, she's named both. Be careful now, John, because she's named both Kim and Roger now. Rat Bastard 1, Rat Bastard 2.
Oh, okay, so there's two of them.
Yeah. See their little nameplate there, John?
Hey, Stevie.
The rats are multiplying.
Damn.
Mm.
So you've been flying your DJI FPV.
Yeah,
How is
lots
it
of
going?
fun.
You like it
I like it a lot. Yeah, it's
a lot?
Hey, Keith Gregory.
yeah. I'm never gonna abandon analog, but it's certainly a lot of fun.
Well, it's like no static in it.
Yeah, yeah,
Smooth video. It's
yeah.
like-
And I mean, I don't have any of the problems so far that I've heard some people have, where it freezes, and maybe I'm not pushing it hard enough, but I've been fine. I think a lot
Versus-
of people are just very resistant to anything DJI.
Yeah, but, you know, because they've made they wet their own bed.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Who wets their own bed? What do you do?
DJI. You see, the people, because people don't like change.
Don't like what?
Change.
Well, the other thing too is that it's human nature. Whatever you're flying is the best in the world. Doesn't make a difference what it could be. You could have 4 pots and pans on electric motors. Man, you guys gotta try this. This is great.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're all biased toward what we have, right? I mean, we're all biased toward it. That's actually interesting you mentioned that, Paul, because I've said to some people, you know, sometimes when someone gets a product for free, they don't really have any payment attachments to it per se. You know, I got it and that's it. I don't care about it being the best in the world. Like I've had people literally yell at me, "You're an idiot. I bought this drone and it's the best drone." I'm like, "Okay, dude. Whatever." Like I don't need it to be good. I don't have buyer's remorse because it doesn't exist. Because I
Okay.
didn't buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all want our stuff to be top notch.
Well, I'm glad you like it because it's expensive enough that if you didn't like it, it'd be sad.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd be able to flip it to somebody for sure if I didn't like it. Somebody would buy it, but yeah, to spend all the time to do a new build and everything else, yeah, it would have been
Right?
terrible if I hated it. I tell you what, I hate 2 things about it, and it's sad because they're 2 very simple things. One of them I already fixed. The stock straps are a joke. Like I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know whose head the stock strap fits, but it is a complete and total joke. That's why I got this new the new strap, the fat strap. It's made here in the United States.
Oh,
It's
nice.
the only thing made here in the USA. The other thing I don't like about it is the foam. The foam on it just doesn't really fit my face very well. So I ordered the alternative DJI foam for $15, which everyone says they love. That it probably should have come with it. So those are my 2 worst complaints about it. Huh?
You don't like the strap that goes over the head, huh?
No, I don't like it. It just doesn't fit right. This just fits so much more solid. This nice.
Okay, put it on. Let's see it.
Oh, sure. It's nice big strap. Oh, and I can wear it with my glasses too. You guys who don't wear glasses, which is Kim basically is the only one who doesn't wear glasses. You got to take them off, put them on. Oh, no more. Just go right on your head.
Oh, you can
Wow.
wear glasses with it.
Nice.
It's a nice fit.
Hey, Craft King.
Are they heavy?
No, they don't feel heavy on your face. No. Are they heavier than Fat Sharks on your face? Yeah, but otherwise, no, they're not heavy. They don't feel heavy to me.
Kind of reminds me of some alien thing there with those antennas sticking out, you know?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I've been called various things when I've sent pictures. I've been called Batman. I've been called Ant-Man. It depends on what you. Yeah, it's more like an ant, really. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
crafting.
What?
I was just commenting on Craft King. I was saying hi. But they looked radar. He's been flying his a lot.
Raider has it too. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
he just loves them.
Yeah, he told me he was shocked that I hadn't tried them because I pretty much had them for like a month, but I was stuck not having a frame to move my stuff over. And he's like, "Oh, dude, you're gonna love it when you try
Going,
them out."
oh wow, oh ooh, ooh, and all this is like, whoa, are they that good?
Yeah, I mean the
Get
best
back
are
to the porn channel.
Oh, this is Sturgis.
No, I meant Kim and it's ooh, ah.
Oh!
Sorry.
I thought he
Sorry.
thought maybe he was
Sorry, I'm
looking at-
doing bad tonight. I need to be good because this is my channel.
Yeah,
Man,
I mean
that's
I
skill
guess the
pack.
best I guess the best way I can describe it is, after looking at analog for I guess it's been about 4 or 5 years, right? Because I started doing FPV in 2016, like real FPV on an Acro Bird. And before that, I had messed around with analog on GPS quads. I would just throw on a transmitter, a little cheap transmitter, and they were huge. They were like this. I say huge. They were like this big back then. I still got them. But yeah, so I mean, I've been looking at that for a long time. So to put those on and just see that, it's like a rebirth of the hobby in a way. I know it sounds so dramatic, but it's true. That's true. It's the best way I can explain it.
Oh my God.
Well, it's like anything else, John. As time goes by, and we live in an era where technology changes at the speed of light.
Oh yeah.
Something else is always going to come along that's going to just raise the bar a little higher, raise the bar a little higher, raise the bar a little higher.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
For instance, like the Phantom 3 standard flies with Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got a Mavic Mini that flies with Wi-Fi, and it's not even the same kind of Wi-Fi.
No, it's enhanced Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
because
Exactly.
there's no way the Phantom 3 would do what that Mini's doing right now.
Which is absolutely amazing if you consider the time period between the Mini and the Phantom. It's really not that long, right? It's absolutely amazing. I'll tell you what, though, with FPV, what have we gotten in the last 4 or 5 years? We've gotten better software, we've gotten better frames, but how much better can you make a motor, right? How much better can you make a frame at this point? We've kind of hit the point of diminishing returns with some of that stuff. Yeah.
Zing, I think, is one of the,
Yeah, Zing. I want Zing motors, dude. I want some of those Zings. That's what I want to take.
Well, that's the one problem I've seen with all the stuff coming out recently. They're trying to up their game so fast that they're not really being innovative.
Yeah,
we haven't got to innovate, except for recently DJI with their goggles and their digital. I think that was innovative. I think there's been some stuff, but it's not enough. Even my iPhone, I mean, I just haven't gotten a new one yet, because the 6 Plus S, it's just really, they just haven't improved it enough for me to go, oh wow, I do need that other one.
Yeah, I have, this is not the iPhone 6, but it's the iPhone 8, pretty much the same kind of stuff. I have absolutely no reason to upgrade to whatever's new. Actually, I have to replace the battery in this thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until Apple announces their new phone in September. In case I break it, hopefully I'll get a new good discount on all the old phones, because now the new phone will be out and everybody will be selling their old phones out there. I always do that after every Apple event. I change my battery when the time is up, because I've had this phone a couple years now.
I think it's electronics that we've reached a pinnacle, sort of.
I spent friend.
Oh, sure.
Sorry, Tim.
That's all right. I think we've reached that height limit right now until something new or something just absolutely mind-blowing comes out. We're at that point.
Well, that's what they were saying with the Galaxy 20, right? That there's something going on with the camera that just puts it a whole new class, right? But then that's what they always say right before they come out with something. I don't know. I put a new battery in this, and I'm hoping it's going to get me, it's like 4 years old or something. So now I'm hoping it's going to take me another couple years.
Yeah, it should. I mean, typically after about 2.5 years, my battery has lost 20-30% of its capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's time to replace it. So if you can get a couple more years out of that phone, that's good. I try to swap my phone every 5 years rather than like every year like some people do, or even 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, you could trade it in, but you ain't get very much out of it.
No, I think my phone, they'd give me 100 and then they'd resell it for a couple hundred, and
yeah,
that's worth it.
That's a
Red
rip.
Dog
Yeah.
Jones says I have the LG
And 2 Apple.
2 Apple. It sucks.
Yeah, he says Apple sucks. Yeah, I mean, look,
I love
Apple
Apple.
iPhone's okay. I don't mind mine at all. It does what I need it to do. Yes, is it very restricted compared to Android? Sure. But I'll tell you what, Apple supports their phones for a long time. And even though Apple is a pain in the ass about getting parts directly from them, because there are so many iPhones out there, you can get parts for them. And
I don't own a cell phone, so
easy.
what the hell's the big issue with the 5G? What's wrong? Why is everybody so? Why
Nothing.
do
Everybody
people
is
don't
just
want it?
nothing. My opinion is everybody just doesn't understand how frequency works. They don't understand how radiation works. Hopefully, I'm not going to offend anybody in the chat, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
That's just my
Robert,
opinion.
I think I sent you a link already, Robert. You could come in if you like. Please.
I mean,
Hey, Wiki.
yeah, Canada does the 5G network there kind of thing.
For everybody but you.
What?
Cameron
Kim,
does
I'm shocked that you don't have a smartphone. I'm shocked that you don't have one.
I've never owned a cell phone.
Yeah, but even to just own a smartphone, you don't. I mean, just to be able to text people over Wi-Fi, because with
you can go to Walmart and get, or any of those big ones, and get a cell phone with unlimited service for, like $25 or $30 a month.
It was really difficult when the phone company says, you got to get rid of your rotary phones and all that. The new age is here. What?
Oh, my goodness.
Tim does not like change.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you know what, though? I understand maybe not wanting to pay like $25 a month. But, like, for example, Kim, if you were to get an iPhone, you would be able to, say, text Val, and you wouldn't even need a phone plan. Because Val has an iPhone, so she has iMessage. iMessages, when you text another iPhone, that's done completely over the internet.
That's why they invented a computer and they invented Zip.
Kim, I can't keep a full-size computer in my pocket, and neither can Val. Okay? Some people actually have to go out into the world from time to time and do things, They have to go to the store. They have to go to a job where they can't take their laptop and put it in their pockets. And they have a Zoom app.
So Phantom would like to know, Phantom Hodges, did anyone's layout of page for YouTube change?
Let me see.
I don't think so.
What do you mean by that? What does he mean by that?
I don't know. It looks the same to me.
I don't know. Hey, Roger, if you want to send Paul a link, he can come in and explain it because I don't understand.
Okay.
Anybody's layout.
And Paul, it looks like people are leaving Sturgis. Is that somebody coughing on the sidewalk on the hands and knees?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. It's a dog. I was confused with that.
Well, they're still milling about. Hey, the big question for you, Val, is: do you see any masks?
Nope.
No,
but they're okay. So, oh yes, sometimes that happens. There's something you have to do to make it go back. Phantom, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Viewing
Hit
screen
control, Phantom Hodges. So that's what Wakey said. Just hit control to get it to go back, I think.
Oh,
but
hi,
feel
Wakey.
free to come in.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, Wakey's in here and Logan's in here.
Was blind.
Hey, was blind. Hi. I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? What's up?
What's going on?
Have you been working hard?
my God, I got to put my speakers down.
Hey, Roger, it's our fault because we fixed her microphone for her.
So I'm just saying that's what's blind. If you look at Roger's name, that's why he's called Rat Bastard too.
Yeah, I like buying Neil's answer about the 5G. That's basically how I feel about it too.
It's the same. Yeah, you know what? And they said it was causing corona. And they had a
Oh
bunch
God.
of very brilliant scientists go out and start trying to tear the 5G networks down.
They were
Hey,
burning them
Paul,
down in
welcome to
England.
the zoo.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah,
Hey, what's going
thanks,
on?
Wiki. That was the problem. I didn't know. It was the screen, instead of being off to the side, it was in the center, and the chat was down there. I didn't hit anything. I didn't think.
so nice. Okay, working
Yeah, I
7
mean, it's
days
just
a week.
crazy.
because
They were
5G
was
is
fine.
without
people were
Wow.
literally burning down the towers. Literally, they were
Well, here-
mobs were
Yeah,
torching the
here
towers.
they're burning down the towers, but they don't know the difference between 5G and 3G because they're burning down the 3G ones.
Oh God.
That's how, that's how much people are informed.
Right. Right.
I can see him now. Gosh, Elmo, how come you got that wrong?
Yeah. They got the people putting the towers on fire.
Mr. Noodle.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a nuclear physicist or anything, but if you
You
want to
aren't?
know more, Kim, Google for ionizing radiation versus non-ionizing radiation, and the
okay.
waves.
Ionizing. Okay.
Yeah, the waves that go through the air, they're radiation. They are, but it's
Yeah.
not ionizing, so you don't get cancer from it. That's
I
why
get
we
it.
don't. That's why we don't get cancer from putting on our fat sharks or flying our drones. I guess that we hope. But radio waves have been around for years.
Well, it was the same with microwaves and cell phones when they all came out.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
exactly. Exactly.
Oh my gosh. I remember because I worked at 7-Eleven when I was 18 years old. And they'd have the ones that make they'd almost shake as they were cooking, microwaves. And people said, you get cancer from that. You'll get cancer from that. So even now, I have this thing about I don't like using microwaves that much.
The funny thing
that's
is, I
funny
see
'cause-
something the other-
Okay, that's fine. Thank you for coming and seeing us.
See, and that's funny because I grew up with a microwave, and no one ever said a word about that. That was never even a problem. So I can't even imagine thinking I'm going to get cancer from my microwave.
Well,
Oh,
it was funny. I
dear
seen
God.
somebody. It was in the paper the other day that they died from natural causes. I went, what?
What is that? I heard not these words.
And everybody's got to die from something. Nobody can.
Cancer. Well, they did. They started doing tests. They started doing all this stuff, and it just turns out that a lot of the stuff they thought did happen doesn't actually happen. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know. It's like when people were smoking a lot, right? And somebody came out and said they thought smoking was bad for you. Oh no, it's fine. I mean, I smoked 30 years before I realized it was.
Right. I mean, look, what it comes down to, what it comes down to is, unfortunately, I think that science and people just don't trust the experts anymore. People just don't trust the experts. At least a small subset of people just don't trust scientists when they say, no, this is not going to hurt you. Somebody on Facebook who literally got their medical degree on Wikipedia, okay, is the expert now in all this stuff. Your friend who's a dropout that never left their town knows everything about the virus and 5G and all this stuff.
Well, I will tell you why I think that's so. Okay, I finally figured it out. Because there was a time when they were doing nuclear power and it was dangerous, and the Love Canal and all that stuff started hurting people. Mm-hmm. And they had all these experts come up and say how it wasn't going to hurt you. That's how it got twisted. We had some bad people do some bad things, and now nobody's trusted, really. Now we have women talking about demons coming and visiting in the night. Hey, what the hell?
Well, that's a whole other
I have
issue,
not seen one, and I stayed up last night waiting.
Yeah, I mean, it's really unfortunate with what you said about the nuclear stuff. I mean, Chernobyl did a number on that, and the real story behind that is just wow. Honestly, it's amazing that it ran for as long as it did. If any of you guys have never watched the HBO miniseries Chernobyl, really good series.
Yeah, but I gave up after they said peanut butter causes cancer. So
The what?
peanut butter is supposed to cause cancer, so I gave up.
Everything causes cancer.
Yeah.
You know, I like the thing when, you know, I don't like it. My ex-father-in-law, he died when he was 44, and before he
Oh.
became my father-in-law, of course. But they told him that he had to stop eating butter and eat margarine. And we all know margarine's not, it, you
Good
know,
for
has all that weird stuff
Mhm.
that's not good for you. And then he was also eating, you know, all kinds of stuff they thought was better, and it wasn't. So I get it. I get why people want to say, hey, I know he's saying that, but he can be wrong too.
And that's
And
true.
true, but that doesn't make you a scientist.
Yeah.
Right. There
You know,
you
to
go.
come
Thank
up with
you.
the other hypothesis. It just, you know, you can't all of a sudden say, okay, I'm putting a white coat on and I'm a doctor.
Right.
Except
Exactly.
for Red Dog. Red Dog can do it because he's going for his masters.
Him can do it too because he's a rat bastard.
Yeah, rat bastards are allowed to do it.
Andrew was drinking when Belle said that to me. Well, why don't you sit down, you rat bastard? Friggin'
Yeah. I mean, I tell you what though.
Studios almost threw up on his keyboard.
That
I
was
tell you
funny.
what though, I feel like a lot of this has really brought out just how uneducated and fringe a lot of people are. It's
Thank you, Washington County News. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I so appreciate it.
You know, with all these reports, bacon gives you this and all this, peanut butter gives you that, and everything. We're gonna be out there eating grass and leaves off the trees like we did a few.
right.
Some
Like
people
Kim,
do
I read a
that.
report the other day about red meat, how eating
Oh.
red meat increases your chance of cancer by like, I don't know, 0.03% every time you eat over a pound of red meat or something like that. And I'm thinking to myself, all right, well, you know,
Okay.
at what point does all that end, right? At what point
Okay.
does that end?
What part of life are you gonna give up?
Right. If you worry about
Yeah, right,
everything you
Jimmy.
do.
That's it.
What about all this genetically modified foods we eat? You know,
Exactly. Paul, exactly.
You know,
They
I
screw
gotta
you.
tell you, it depends on why they're doing what they're doing, but I personally don't like GMO products.
yeah,
You
neither do I.
know, I don't. And so I try to buy things that are non-GMO, but I don't know enough about it to really have an educated, to say something very educated about it, just
Yeah,
that I've
yeah.
heard from
And-
other scientists from kind of other realms that it's not good for you. And so, hey, RL Photography, how you doing?
And they've been pushing this vegetarian thing like it's half burgers, and that,
Oh, Beyond Meat.
Oh, they
Now
got
you guys
50-50
can get
now.
it.
come
It's
on.
what?
They got 50-50 out now. 50% vegan, 50% meat.
What kind of plant is
It-
it? Grass?
No, it's like mushrooms. Now, I got to tell you, when I was vegan for 5 years, and I would eat those garden burgers or whatever, and I began to find out that I like the accoutrements that go with it more than I like the meat anyway. Like the man, I like all the other stuff. So I did that for like 5 years, but I like meat, and I don't know. Now they say chicken may not be good. You know what?
Hey,
You just
I-
got to do
I-
what you do.
I've got a relative
Pretty
got a
cows and
chicken.
three-eyed chickens.
But I got a relative who's got a chicken farm. They're in the barn
Yeah.
for 8 weeks and they go to Swish, LA. 8 weeks.
That's it. Then they're
They got all that growth hormone, right?
Oh yeah, they would
Yeah.
get them to grow fast
It's all in the feed.
because Christ, it's only 8 weeks.
Well, some of the old guys are still around here, but like, look at some of the girls now, 13 years old, were built better than the ones that are 18. You know, when I was
Yeah.
young. Huh?
Oh,
the personal things.
oh. It's not the same.
Well, I think we're at the point now where I don't know. I'm kind of the age now that I try to do the best I can do, and then after that I can do no more.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to make my life all about every little thing I eat and have to study and become a scientist myself. I just don't want to do it. And 5G, well, do I think a corporation would put something out there that might hurt me because a corporation could make money? Yeah, I think they probably would.
Well,
But
yeah.
I don't think 5G is how they're doing that.
But they're not going to put out something that they're going to be sued for billions and billions of dollars to take away what they've
Yeah.
done, right? So
I'm
That's
the
too
board.
funny. It
I will
took all
stick
this
to
time,
it.
5 million years to be a carnivore. I think I'm gonna stick with carnivore.
You know,
Yeah, I don't
think
want to give up eating red meat because of a
I mean,
0.03% chance.
how can you put a simulated steak on a barbecue and expect,
well, I
Yeah,
think it's like anything else. Once you get used to it, you can do it. When I was vegan, I got used to it. But every once in a while, I go out and sneak a foot-long hot dog
oh yeah.
or a pepperoni, little personal pepperoni pizza that I come home. And my ex would look at me for his ex going, "What were you eating? What do you mean?" And I'd have like mustard on my shirt, ketchup. I mean, I'd be in my dress clothes if I was working. Oh, those rat bastards at work. Look what they did to my shirt. I meant to lean up against something because I didn't want him to know. I was like, yeah, I can only do it for like a few months. And then I have to have, even if it's terrible meat, some kind of meat, simulated barbecue.
I tell you what people should really be worried about with the 5G, and especially us drone people, is Google for, if anyone has time, Google for the company name Legato 5G and read about what, if this company is allowed to do what they want to do, will do to all of our GPSs. I mean, it's gonna blast the crap out of them. It's
right.
going to be a real problem. So, that's what some people should be worried about. What it's going to do to our GPS.
So capture life, Stevie. My daughter has gone back to vegan, vegetarian. She was vegetarian when I was doing it for 5 years. She was born doing vegetarian. So she's back.
I got nothing against
She's like 30.
vegetarian like that. You eat what you want, But
Well,
I just can't
they
give up.
always do it bad, right? So if you want to be like keto, where you just eat meat, salads, and stuff, and you can have fat, but you can't have carbs, and it's like those things go together. Or if you say you want to be vegan, then you can have all the carbs you want, but you can't have fats, like butter. See,
Ooh.
they always take something good, and you can't cook things in bacon fat either.
Ooh.
He's 10 years old and the only one in the house that is one. 5G will trust GPS. It will.
Yeah, I put the link into it for anyone who wants to read about it. It's a problem.
I like CNET.
It's a problem.
That's gonna cause a lot of problems.
Well,
yeah,
it just even their TV years ago. You could have an antenna in the house and you pick up a signal.
Yeah.
There's always been that. I got a weather radio right there. In the house. It picks up a signal. It's gonna be nothing different than anything else that's out there.
Well, the problem is a lot of our GPS devices, they don't have any way of rejecting noise, because up until this company wanted to use that lower band, there was nothing to worry about. There was nothing that was going to interfere with it. Now they're going to have to make GPSs that, hone in more on the exact frequency that they need and will block Legato's low band. So it's not good. Those will be more expensive to do and everything else. Personally, I think they should just use a different frequency, but whatever.
Yeah.
So, Paul, are you showing, like, it's still not that light out in Sturgis, is it?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's 6:11 p.m. there right now. That's live.
Oh, then the same time we are.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I always wonder, what are they trying to look good for? Just put a damn mask on.
I mean, there is some that are walking around with a mask. But there's a lot.
Very rare, Tim.
Yeah.
Very rare. It's like all these people, all the way as far as I can see, no mask. Across the street, I don't see anybody
And-
with a
I think it has a lot
And
to
I
do
gotta
with
tell you what they're also saying though, Rat Bastard 1 and 2,
Well, I figured
that-
everybody's outside. I shouldn't have to wear one. So
is that you not only have to wear a mask, but you got to stay 6 feet apart. It's kind of that dual thing. You should do one and the other both together. And that's what gives you the protection. If you wear a mask, but you're still up in someone's face, it's
Yeah.
just not enough.
what about the
Cops-
cops?
the
Are they
cops
wearing
are
masks
not-
there? Paul?
Uh,
Paul,
the
is the
cops
cop-
aren't even
No,
wearing
cops
masks.
don't have any masks on either.
Well, you know,
Look, I
It
mean,
has a lot to do with
if
vanity
you're
as well.
outside, if you are outside, yeah, that's gonna significantly increase your chances of getting it from somebody. But if you're on top of people, if you're like right next to them, then being outside doesn't matter, right? If you're in a crowd of people outside, that does not matter at all.
Oh,
but
look at you this morning when he sneezed. It was like a mist.
Exactly.
it was this.
You.
I haven't seen you in a little while.
Yeah,
But I think
yeah.
that's true.
Hey,
You got to figure it
Val,
out. Yeah.
I think you need to give Roger permission to change his name to your personal choice of sweet endearment is his. He used to
Sweet
call him your
Babu?
sweet baboo.
He is my sweet babu.
Oh my goodness.
Because he said I could come see him anytime. Most people don't say that. I don't know why. Because I'm a fun guest, huh, Roger?
Yep.
How's your
Oh,
Mavic
yeah.
Air 2 been, Roger? I saw you got another video up.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Hey,
have
Grant
another one.
Ariels, how you doing, Gary?
I was trying to put one up this afternoon, but our internet gave out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The flipping phone line kept going
I don't know
off.
how, honestly, I don't know how you deal with it. I ended up paying almost $100 a month just to have decent Wi-Fi here. It's the only way I could do it. And then they called me and they said they'd give me even better and they're going to cut my costs in half. And I think it's because there's a new fiber company coming out and they're trying to make sure we stay with them. And I was like, yeah, baby, yeah. So I have even better internet for $50 a month. Like, yes.
It's not a matter of money for Roger necessarily, though. It's a matter of just it doesn't exist.
It doesn't matter how much you pay.
Giving him what he's supposed to get.
But I uploaded my doggy video and it took 3 minutes.
Nice.
And I was like, okay, so now we're back where I like it to be. A lot of those guys travel a long way to show their bikes or just hang with friends that they only see there. It's a family
None you're supposed to be
thing,
there.
sort of.
None you went.
Yeah, Nunya's supposed to stand in front of the camera and say, have a sign Nunya marked on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I think that when you decide that this is a hoax and it's not real, then you're apt to just go run around and not worry about it. Yeah, and half nude women help.
Yeah, Red Dog.
Yeah, but now you know where their disease is now all over their bodies. What the hell? Oh. No,
Yeah, I mean, I've heard every story under in the book. I mean, like I don't even understand how someone can believe that by wearing a mask, if you're asymptomatic, you are just keeping the mask in yourself. You're just rebreathing the virus into yourself by not just letting it out. Like, how do you even come up with that? How does someone even? I don't even know how someone comes up with that.
in someone
And no
who
offense to
doesn't
anybody
know, it sounds right. You know,
Right.
I'm going with that one guy who said I'm going to start reporting on just things that sound right. I'll go, well, it sounds like it could be true, so therefore.
Exactly. Like, I get it. You're rebreathing your own air, so therefore you're rebreathing the virus. But like, no, it doesn't work that way. Why would anyone think that? I don't understand that. And I apologize if I'm offending somebody in the chat who does
Hey,
believe that.
The world is flat.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you still have to
Get him
cover
out of here.
that.
You remember when there was a flat earther that came by? Remember that?
Oh my
Flat
Oh,
Earther,
yeah.
yeah.
What are we changing our names?
How can people
now?
believe
LOL,
that?
Rat Bastard FTV and Rat Bastard 2. I don't
I don't
know.
know.
They just decided that's what they want to be called.
I mean,
Val
we can
adopted
argue.
us our new names.
You know,
Yeah,
we can
I gave
argue
you
about
names.
you know, you can argue about the logistics behind it, whether you think the shutdowns are necessary or not. You can argue about, you know, economy versus lives and you can argue all those things if you want, but how the hell does someone get up and just make stuff up about how health works? I just don't get it.
I
just
think
don't get it.
I think it's because it became a far right and the far left.
Yeah.
And they woke up one day and they thought, we're going to make this political because it's just not okay to be scientific.
Yeah, exactly.
And then that's all of a sudden we're down this rabbit hole that none of us want to be in. Just wear your damn mask. Don't worry about it.
Right, and that's
If it's
why
for the far right, just wear it with the name Trump across it. So the far left, just wear Biden across it and just be good.
Yeah, and that's why it's gotten dangerous because we've gotten to a point that people don't trust scientists. They don't trust the quote unquote the experts. Now, granted, sometimes the experts have been wrong, but that doesn't mean, you know, like you said, that the guy who's you know, a high school dropout in on Facebook has all the medical answers. Like,
I'm seeing guys with college education spouting this stuff. So
yeah,
it's not just a guy. I mean, I'm looking at him going, I get that you did some college and you graduated, but you still didn't do it in science.
right?
You still
Yeah.
didn't do it in epidemiology. You still didn't do it in these fields. That's why when you go to college, you don't take everything because your brain would explode.
Right. Yeah. Look, I'm not trying to single someone out
Right?
like that. You're
Oh,
right.
I know.
It's literally everybody, but that's just like the most extreme end of the pole. But you're right. There are some people who I thought were very, very smart that I know. I feel like they should know better than that. That don't.
No, they don't. It's going to politicize. That's what's happened. We've allowed it to happen. Hey, Ethan Mitchell.
Oh my goodness.
Ethan.
Ethan Mitchell, what is going on? Let's give a clap for Ethan. He is always working on the front lines. He's an MRI tech, so he's got to go into the fire every day. He goes to work. So
cool.
Hats off to
Ethan. Anybody who does this kind of work and is facing this, oh my gosh,
absolutely.
Ethan, you're the guy for sure.
And he's also my DJI FPV buddy.
Yes.
Ooh, he's got a set of DJI goggles as well.
Oh yeah, he's had them for a while now. He's had them since I think it was around last fall. Maybe he got them. I can't remember now.
I think I'm smart, but my wife says I think too much. You know, anything you say that sounds right, and to you it makes sense. It'd be like flying a quad. If I want to fly quad, I should just be able to do something and it should go in the air and it should balance and it should do all those things. Because I think it should, but that's not how you fly. You have to figure out how much lift you have to give, how much, you have to figure it all out. You just don't, it's just not like, well, I know it all. In anything, you have to learn about it.
Oh no, we won't. We're gonna move on from the mask stuff. Don't worry. we're gonna move on. I've had enough.
Me started on the COVID mask nonsense.
I've heard.
You don't think you should wear a mask, Ethan? Okay, come on.
I don't know if that's what he means or.
It's going to be just like the flu. COVID is not going away. Oh my God. Well, it might not.
You really think that, man? Oh boy. I sure hope not.
It has been politicized, but I do think it's a deal and I think it's a bad deal. But now none of us are in the same place because it's too, yeah.
When we talk about nonsense, Ethan, like we're talking about how people say that by having a mask on, like by having a mask on, you're literally just rebreathing the virus in. That's what we're talking about. Like, don't know
Yeah,
how someone
I
can
think,
that.
but I do think if you don't wash your mask, that's just nasty. Your breath.
Oh yeah.
Then wash it.
Yeah, and you know, people should need to be more careful about like touching their mask and then touching their face, because then you're, you know.
If I told you I met a burning talking bush that told me human is doing it wrong, people would just think I'm crazy.
I don't know. That's not necessarily true. There are people that have done crazier things who have gotten a lot of attention recently. So who the hell knows?
That the CEOs that Twitter, Facebook don't agree with. They block your account.
You know, if everybody was the same, it'd be a boring world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 That's what my neighbor says. We're all different. That's what's great.
Yep. True enough. Yeah, Facebook and Twitter, that's a whole different ball of wax there.
Oh,
I have the perfect way of stopping people from putting junk on Twitter and Facebook. I just say, hide this post. So I don't have to read stuff I feel is garbage. Ethan, sorry, spell checker hates me and knows where I live.
Yeah, talk about Facebook. I'm getting just about to the point I'm going to delete it all, because every morning now, or sometimes at night, I'm getting somebody trying to hack me.
Oh, that's not good.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I keep there. What the other day it was in Toronto, and last night it was in Sarnia at 1:17 a.m. And I went, I'm not in Sarnia at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God. Oh, I have 3 air units and 2.5 Cadex Vistas.
Yeah, he's all DJI'd up.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. See, here goes somebody. See, it must be so hot there. Some people aren't wearing shirts, just wearing their leather.
It's 79 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah. So guys, oh look, there he goes. So guys, I wasn't going to stay on full time tonight because I have work in the morning, and I do have some stuff I have to reset up. Oh, rat bastard number 3.
Yep.
There, I
Strike
found
3.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight to everyone. Guys, thanks for coming in. And one thing I want you to remember is even when we have a difference of opinion, it's okay. We're supposed to. If we all thought alike, it would not be a fun world, would it?
That's right.
So, guys, I love you all.
Just want to shoot a few of them.
He loves everybody but the rat bastards.
Only need to wear a surgical mask indoors. That's what I'm here. So anyway, guys, on Tuesday, Kim is going to go ahead and start my show for me because I'm working right up to 5 o'clock. And that will be the last Tuesday I'm going to be on in the evenings because my schedule, at least as far as I know at this point, I work every Tuesday evening. So I will be on Sunday nights. And so I hope you all make a real effort to come and see me because I'm going to miss you guys because I'm going to be working a lot.
Oh, Kim's going to be on Tuesdays at what time?
He'll be on it at 7 your time.
Okay.
For just this week, because I'll be there, but I don't get off till 5 this week, so I'll be late. So Kim said he'd go on for me, so the show's going to be on his show. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I love you all. Hey, Paul Hodges, thanks for coming in.
Bye-bye.
My little Paul Murray, thank you. Thank you, John. Thank you, Rat
Everybody
Bastard 1
take
and Rat
care.
Bastard 2.
Paul.
Love having you here.
Everybody in the
everybody.
chat.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.